Have you ever noticed how hard it is to think clearly in a messy room? Like, you sit down to work, but somehow you end up scrolling your phone instead. Or you try to make a decision, but your mind just feels cluttered. If that sounds familiar, this video is going to change the way you see your environment. Because today, you'll understand why clean spaces lead to better decisions and what's really happening inside your mind. The truth is, your brain doesn't just process what you're thinking, it also processes everything around you. And when your environment is messy, your brain becomes overloaded. That's why it feels harder to focus, harder to decide, and easier to procrastinate. Let's break this down. First, clutter creates mental noise. Every object in your space is something your brain has to process, even if you're not aware of it. So when your desk is full, your room is messy, or things are out of place, your brain is constantly working in the background, and that drains your mental energy. That's why you feel tired, even when you haven't done much. Second, clutter increases stress. When things are disorganized, your brain interprets it as unfinished work. It's like having dozens of small reminders saying, you need to fix this. Even if you're not consciously thinking about it, your brain is. And that creates a low-level stress that affects your decisions. You might become more impatient, more impulsive, or even avoid making decisions altogether. And third, clutter reduces control. When your environment feels chaotic, your brain starts to feel the same way. And when you don't feel in control, you're more likely to make poor decisions. You might choose comfort over progress, distraction over focus, or short-term relief over long-term results. And that's where everything connects. Because your environment isn't just where you live, it's shaping how you think. Now here's the important part. Clean spaces don't magically make you smarter, but they remove the noise that blocks clear thinking. When your space is clean, your brain has fewer distractions, less stress, more clarity, and that makes decision-making easier. You don't overthink as much. You don't feel as overwhelmed. You just think better. And here's something simple you can do starting today. Don't try to clean everything at once. Start small. Clear your desk. Organize one corner. Make your immediate space feel calm, because even a small change can shift how your brain feels, and over time, that builds momentum. Listen carefully. You don't need a perfect life to make better decisions. You just need a clearer space, because clarity in your environment creates clarity in your mind, and when your mind is clear, your decisions become stronger. So next time you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or distracted, don't just look at your thoughts, look at your surroundings, because sometimes the problem isn't you, it's the space you're thinking in. If this made you see things differently, like the video, subscribe for more, and share this with someone who needs it.